water, earth, fire, air. Everything changed when M. Night Shyamalan attacked. We're not doing the norm because the norm's too normal. So now, this week, we are reviewing a movie that I feel like everybody has reviewed 10 million times because they take great things like, this awesomeness right here, the Avatar, wow. And then they give you things like this. I don't know what's right here. I didn't do this first, but that's ugly. That's real ugly. Gross, dude. Alright, since I'm not doing a real review, because those, I'm not a review channel. I mean, if you like it, I might do more. M. Night Shyamalan directed it, so you always have some weird things that are taking place. For some reason, M. Night Shyamalan, or the casting director, took a really weird choice and decided to cast almost every character in the incorrect race, which is, okay, sure. This is made by Nickelodeon. I give it a lot more crap, because, you boys, if it's your show, and you are responsible for making a movie out of it, it'd be different if somebody else were to take the reins, but it was a Nickelodeon movie, my guy. Alright, we start off in the Water Tribe Village, where we meet our lovely two beginning protagonists, Katara and Sokka. You know, the great two that started the show. Sokka was awesome, he was just a real funny guy. Not in this one.
I'm sorry. Hey.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god! Harambe, this is not a joke. Yo, hey, we're not beating on people, my guy. The really cool way to establish the comedic relief of the show that he beats his sister whenever she waterbends incorrectly. When I'm teaching people to do things in life, the way I try to really show them how to do it is beat the shit out of them, man. Why not? Hey, you want to waterbend? Do it with two broken hands. Waterbend like this. And then we have 10 million exposition points. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. 99% of this movie is them talking about what they're going to do. If you're looking for story, you're in the wrong damn place. My guy, you've lived in the Water Tribe how are you surviving this long, man? And this is also a great scene where Katara hits the ice sphere and gets hilariously blown away. Also, this Appa and Sokka scene, I think it was supposed to be funny, but they just focus on it way too long, man. It's not funny when it's weird. Alright, then you get awesome Zuko, you know, the boy who, wow, everybody was so excited to turn protagonist, man. Well, you know, I mean, there was the humble beginnings, the, I am Zuko, heir to your throne, bring me your elderly, and then burn my face with coffee. And who the hell, I don't even care, in the show it was acceptable. In real life, when you walk in and announce yourself, you look like a dick. So at this point, exposition, they find Aang, and they wake him up out of the ice. And then they get back to the Water Tribe, they look at his head, they go, wow, my guy, you have an arrow. That must mean you're the friggin', we don't know yet. Zuko goes and sends his little fire boys all around, and then one of his fire boys finds Aang, I guess. Hey, this is different. Yo, my guy, you are the Avatar. Dad beat me, I need to bring you home, so I'm back to my dad. Aang agrees to go leave with Zuko, and the Firebenders, for some reason, want to start Step Up 2, or 3, or 9, or whatever Step Up we're on at this point. They don't really bend. He does, like, a lot of dancing to do, like, one little flamethrow. Like, he's awesome, dude. Like, honestly, if I was starting a dance team, and I had to pick somebody to be on there, my boy would be, like, fucking hot fire, man. Harambe! Harambe would hire you? Both of us would hire you. It's up to you, man. The invitation's there.
What do you want with me?
My nephew wants me to perform a little test on you. My name is Iroh.
What did you do to my boy? Uncle Iroh is a god, man, and not you trying to make him pretty? How do we go from this hunk of a man right here to this? Okay, Uncle Gyro, do you have to put out the candle with your fire bending?
Don't even try to escape.
This Did I do it right, Naruto? Aang does some real weird parkour. Hey kid, do you need any help? Parkour! Michael, parkour! You already have him at the ceiling, and then he runs up to the ceiling to run around them. You could have just ran under him. This is just like how I assume everybody in the movie is just reacting to everything.
Don't move! You have nowhere to run! Whee!
You have nowhere to run, Airbender!
Whee!
Airbender, my guy! What does airbenders do? Do they bend cars? He's got a kite, he can fly, he's got big robes, he just ran up the ceiling. Nowhere to run? Zuko, pick your words, man. Maybe this is why you were kicked out of the firebending home. This is why your dad don't love you, is what I'm saying.
Is it okay if you tell me your name?
I have 19 things that are wrong with this. They just found out his name! They've been riding on a friggin' giant air bison for God knows how long. They didn't ask on the ride here at all? They didn't figure anything out? Whatever, were they quiet the whole time there? Did they not, how did they ask for directions? How did any of this happen? And they just now find out his name is, wait for it, boys and girls.
The monks named me Aang.
Oong. 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 Or maybe that's his twist, M9. Maybe you just keep twisting everything. So let's just twist the name up. I hate you. I hate you. You did so many things to this. One of my other favorite parts is Katara explains to him that his family were all killed by the firebenders. Instead of reacting normally and looking down and seeing his dead family members,
The Fire Nation knew the Avatar would be born into the air nomads, so they exterminated all the air nomads.
you're lying! Yeah, Katara, you're lying. Why would my family be dead? Alright? You and Sokka gathered some bones of some dead people, got on your air bison, flew all the way over to this island, spread the bones out here, grabbed this special necklace that only my adoptive dad had, put it on one of the skeletons, came all the way back on your air bison, and waited for, you to find me in the ice because you knew that the Avatar was hidden 35 feet away from your house. I just want to take a moment, and Appa's noise in this scene is just the whole tone of the movie. You dang right, Appa. And then they, get taken to an earthbending prison camp. Katara can't waterbend correctly, freezes Sokka, and then he doesn't beat her this time. Very good, very astute. Instead of building up episodes and episodes of exposition to get to the point where maybe Oong would earn the respect of these earthbenders. Instead, he's in the camp for about 32 seconds before he incites a riot. He just says, what would you do if the Avatar was here? And everybody in there is like, well, the Avatar would defend us. And then he goes, I'm the Avatar! Then he got my favorite dance group, Step Up 9, the Earth Boys. They figured out that the Firebenders were starting their own Step Up club, so they made their own. And this is it. They all earthbend to bend like one rock. So Step Up Boys, I'm gonna have to give you a 6 out of 10, man. Like, your Firebender boy was doing a lot more damage on the other side. He had a lot more rep. You didn't. Get off the stage. You're done.
They took away any tools related to bending.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Oh, that's cool. Just let your stupid ass rat climb all over. This isn't Momo. I'm not treating this as Avatar The Last Airbender. I'm treating this as The Last Airbender. Nope. That's an ass rat. Get him off the papers. Why is he all over the papers? They're like, this is where all of our decades-long history. First thing he does is let his ass rat go in there and start climbing all over his papers. That's fine. Do whatever you want. What are we actually doing here again? Why, no, we're just here for the, exposition. Oh, this is like our main villain, kind of. He tries to, like, basically make Zuko look like a joke. And my favorite part is like he goes to tell Zuko's dad, who just banished him recently.
Found scrolls in the library, but I believe they may contain information as to where the ocean and moon spirits live.
And my son doesn't find this person first.
He would return as a hero and for all purposes be your superior.
Instead of doing the season where they actually, again, they show the episodes, actually showing them developing characters or, you know, maybe trying to show us why he could be the Avatar. Instead, just throw in a sick montage, man. And then we get this super weird scene where Zuko just goes pedo.
Hey, little one, come here.
You look like a very smart boy.
Why don't you take a seat right over there?
Tell me what you know about the prince. The Fire Lord's son.
He did something wrong.
He spoke out of turn. His father mocked him and said, I should bring your sister up here to beat you.
Wrong.
As he's trying to pretend he's not the prince, the kid's just in an awkward position because the kid's like, I don't want to be here. I don't know why we're doing this right now. About 5 more minutes of exposition! Aang goes to one of the other wind temples to figure out his history, and a man there has been waiting for him forever to show him this history. Finds out he's the Avatar, pulls a knife out on him, doesn't know how to hold the knife, as you see right here, and then he backs up from him with the knife. Great idea. That's how you use a knife. You try to get distance. It's a throwing knife, I guess. You guys remember in the show when the blue devil mask wearing like Zuko shows up and it's like this big mystery and it's really cool and they adds like just a bunch of intrigue to the episodes? Well, instead this one we have a sick Zuko blue mask parkour man who shows up while they're all having a very quiet meeting in this well-lit camp and just starts parkouring through walls and stuff and like nobody sees him. But that's fine, man. He's got a blue mask on, and that makes sense because he's got a blue mask on. He goes to rescue Oong, and then Oong and him get into this fight where they're fighting the firebenders that captured Oong. Oong and him, for one, don't need to get into this fight. I'll touch on that in 2 seconds. But then Oong starts fighting, gets into this little area, and he's never firebended in his whole life. He's only been at the air temple. He's only been there for a short amount of time. He's only been alive for a short amount of time. He's a 12-year-old boy.
This was their practice area.
This is the first firebending place you've been besides the boat. I hate you. So then there's some awful CGI, which like, if you really zoom in on their faces while they're fighting, it is bad, dude. Oh, Nickelodeon. I thought you guys had some money, man. Like, I can do some better jobs in Microsoft Paint if you want. I got your back. I'll start drawing faces on all your characters. I got you. Hire me. This is the part where he uses Aang's life to essentially escape. Instead of just doing this from the get-go. Oh, why didn't you just do that from the beginning? You didn't have to fight everybody. You big doofus. In the show, it makes sense to call him a spirit. In the movie, some guy just randomly comes up to the main villain and is just like...
Is it some kind of spirit commander?
And then he's called the Spirit from now on. So Zuko is now the Spirit for no reason.
Do it!
And then Aang finds out that that's not a blue spirit, that's a Zucchini. And then he takes Zucchini and he, importantly, takes him to Uncle Iroh. And some shiz happens. You know what he doesn't do in this scene? He doesn't bend the fire away from the gas leak or do any kind of firebending to, you know, prevent him from dying. Also, the gas leak's been going for probably about 10 minutes. Just now hits the little tiny ember on his candle. They arrive at the Northern Water Tribe. Whoa, there's kids watching this! Thank you.
We arrived at the Northern Water Tribe. My brother and the princess became friends right away.
Zero character building because all they say is Sokka, Sockman, loves the princess. The leader of the fire clan, the firemen, the main villain, calls up Uncle Iroh to the front of the ship and then just starts savagely ripping into Uncle Gyro.
General Iroh, I'm glad you could accept my invitation to join us. Your son died. Again, I offer my condolences on your nephew burning to death.
Thank you.
My grandmother will ask you a lot of questions.
What might she ask me?
Why is your hair white, young lady? You look very odd.
Remember how charming I am in the show? I'm so charming, and I'm not.
I would say to your grandmother, my hair's white because when I was born, I was not awake. My mother and father could not get me to make a sound or move.
Awkward, bro!
They prayed for days to the moon spirit,
And then, yeah, Sockman, doesn't smoothly land that one. She explains why she has white hair because, the moon spirit gave his life up. And, what a dick for asking. Oh, Zuko's alive! He survived, you know, the thing that definitely would have killed him. Not really. Firebenders, I hate this. Okay. He takes a boat out to the Northern Water Temple before everybody else gets out there because the Fire Nation just arrived at the Northern Water Temple. His Uncle Gyro makes sure to tell him, hey, you can use your chi to swim underwater. Which was probably explained a little better on the show. In this one, he just uses the chi, dives into the middle of a freezing ocean, which you'd probably die, but alright, cool. You have internal warmers in your blood or something. I don't know, you're a shark. And then as the war starts, Aang, at this point, he's like, I need to figure out, like, what I need to be to take out the Fire Nation here. So how do I do that? I'm gonna meditate during the war. No, I know you don't need the Avatar. You guys are waterbenders and firebenders. What are you, stupid? How long are you gonna meditate for then? Like, maybe it's like a day? No, I'm gonna do it for 4 days. Wake me up when it's over, bitches! Do you think you are?
As the Avatar, you are not meant to hurt others.
You're the Avatar, bro. You're not supposed to be hurting folks. I'm 99% sure a lot of these people are dead. Uncle Gyro, I think he missed a lot of the information because,
Why should you not be worried about the moon's power?
the main villain starts letting Uncle Gyro know we're gonna get the moon spirit to kill it.
What?
1 millennia later.
You're gonna kill the moon spirit? What? Then we have this weird scene where Oong is like running away from Zuko after he wakes up, after the killing spree montage, and it just does some weird head flips for some reason.
Bouncy, 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 bounce. Bouncy, 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 bounce.
This is the part where the villain finally gets his plan. He grabs a fish, just like the show. Uncle Gyro asks the villain,
The world will go out of balance. Everyone will be hurt.
Our lovely villain retorts,
The Fire Nation is too powerful to worry about children's superstitions, General Iroh.
as he is hunting down a magical moonfish to stab it with a knife. The Fire Nation's too powerful for children's superstitions, but you're hunting a moonfish? A magical moonfish? Okay.
No!
Yeah, and then Uncle Gyro, just super deadpan, doesn't even, like, show any emotions, like...
all is lost.
You have been anointed by the moon spirit.
He gave me life when I was a child.
Then there's still a chance. You can give your life back for the spirits.
All you gotta do, kill yourself. She's like, what? What? No, just kill yourself. You can give your life back. Die. Die right now.
Okay, I gotta do it.
It was nice meeting you 5 minutes ago. Later, boys! Then you have this fantastic moment where Nickelodeon's like, well, we screwed up the rest of the script. What do we do to end it? Got it. Absolutely kill the villain. What? We're gonna what? And then they waterboard him and drown him to death. He dies! In a Nickelodeon movie, they drown somebody. Cartoon Network's better. All in all, I will end it here. Listen, I don't hate The Last Airbender, okay? I don't. Because he's The Last Airbender. I just hate that M. Night Shyamalan took a bunch of great children's things and turned it into ass. And at the end of the day, if I had to give it a rating, negative Harambe. Negative Harambe out of 7. So, alright. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did enjoy watching, please hit that like and share it, man. Show other people that you enjoyed it, because I'm enjoying it. If you guys do like the movie reviews, post it in the comments, man. Tell me you like it. If you do like it, maybe I'll do more. It didn't take me as long as I thought to do this one, so... But I hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out, everybody. Harambe!